So I don't know if you want to talk about this, but what happened? I wasn't really listening on the dump with Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby, the replacement for Lubi, who is also being replaced after today because what a fucking pile of shit she was.
Bring it up again.
No, it's fine. It's already out. The cat's out of the bag. Jim.
So I noticed yesterday she doxed you. No,
my child.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant.
It'd be funny if it was me.
Your family.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you mentioned it to her, but then all of a sudden today, I was like, wait, I must have missed something because it sounds like she did it back to back after you said.
Yeah, wow, please don't do that. I tried not to make a big deal out of it, but I'm like, can you not? It's like my one thing. Like Bobby says, don't call me a pedophile because I don't want people knowing I fuck kids.
Kind of broke that rule today.
I keep breaking that one. It's weird how someone broke my rule, so I'm just like, well, I'm breaking everyone's rules then. But no, yeah, so I was like, and I don't even know why I cared, you know what I mean? But I felt like it was the right thing to do. Is to just not say my kid's name just in case they don't want to be in the public eye in any way. No, they don't want to be on some fucking racist internet website.
Yeah.
So
especially in like 20 years when everything on the internet's transcribed and you can just Google your name and anything recording of that name will pop up and you could hear right. So,
yeah. So I'm glad I sealed it with an N-word on the dump today. But yeah, so I think it was either Tuesday or yesterday. I don't even remember when. But Luby just says his name. He's like, oh, how's Charlie? And I'm like, how's who? What do you mean? He's fine. You fucking bitch.
I'm an old cunt. Excuse me, an old cunt.
You fucking old cunt. He's been alive 4 months, and I've managed to keep his name out of my mouth, which for me is hard. I've always said
harder. Gino
twice has not blown my only secrets. And again, it's not like this shit I'm ashamed of. It's just when my wife Caitlin was pregnant, I didn't want to jinx it by being all happy-go-lucky on the show, like I'm having a kid, and then something shitty happens, the kid doesn't make it, and I'm like,
yeah, you have to have that.
Well, I guess I can never show my face anywhere again because I'm going to be the saddest guy you've ever seen for the rest of my life. So I didn't want to set myself up for that. And then Luby comes on the dump and says, just out of nowhere, we're not talking about anything to do with my home life or anything. She's just like, hey, did your wife have the baby yet? Like 2 weeks before we had the kid. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Why would you even just blurt that out of nowhere? Like you wouldn't know if she did already. You think I wouldn't have told you?
But this is like, it wasn't like Luby had no idea you weren't telling people this. It was
told her explicitly.
Yeah. It was a known, not rule, but like, hey, I'm not saying anything.
Like when E-Rock had his kid, he didn't tell anyone until he had it. And I thought he knows from getting bashed constantly that maybe just let it happen first before, like, because, it's, I don't know, bad luck. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it seemed like a good idea at the time, especially because, at least the old Opie and Anthony fan base, they do, they like fucking with people and fucking stuff up for people. So
how after yesterday?
I was just better safe than sorry. I just won't say anything.
So
on the air.
How after yesterday where she came back in the studio and you were like, why'd you do it again? She's so sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, how did she then? That's what I missed.
Today was strike 3. Yeah.
How did it come out again? That's what I don't.
Well, yesterday, or the first time she said Charlie, I ignored it and just hoped it went away. And I was like, and then, after the show, I was like, Luby, what the fuck? Why do you keep doing that? And she was like, I'm so sorry. I don't know. And so, today, I had to just address on the show, like, you said it again. Like, you're driving me insane.
Oh, she just said it again?
Did it today, out of nowhere, again. I don't even know if we were talking about my kid. I don't remember that we were. Just out of nowhere. How's Charlie? And I'm like, what the fuck? Why do you keep doing that?
Too much. I'm sorry. Every time you show me a video or a picture of his, I keep thinking about him, and he's the cutest. And then I'm like, how's my Charlie doing? It comes out as the cute. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
I don't see. That's the thing. I feel like I'm being
retarded.
A dickhead. Like I am. Like
you. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm being horrible. This is not. I'm so uncomfortable. It's like almost.
But if you were so uncomfortable yesterday,
Do you
how does it
understand-
slip out?
Do you understand? It's not even on my mind as a thing.
I mean, I'm not like saying you did this huge faux pas. Right?
it
Really,
kind of is though.
I mean, you already did it, you know. So like the second time, it's like, whatever. I already did it. Kind of.
That's why the second time I was like, well, let's just talk about this now because what's the point? And I'm going to keep pretending? Because my face must change every time you do something like this. And people must notice, oh, she said Charlie. And Steve went,
And I like how people were like, no, Charlie's like a generic name. So just like tomorrow, say a different name. It's like you're making up names every time. It's like,
yeah, that'll work.
yeah.
How about just stop?
Immediately the next day, Charlie.
Dude, I thought you were almost fucking with me. It was just so over the top and out of nowhere. Just like, oh, she's fucking with me.
I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. Okay. Honestly, this is beyond embarrassing. It's like I'm not even an owner of my head. Like this is bizarre. This is bizarre, to say the least. I love Charlie. I get excited to talk about him, and I apologize. And I think
it was
that
Tyrone.
Tyrone. Tyrone
I
or Charlie,
legitimately had a
he's the
conversation with
cutest.
my wife. Like, why don't we just name him Tyrone? It's like a cool black guy name.
Yeah.
He'll be the coolest white kid.
Wokest.
Because I'm sure, like every other teenager, he's gonna want to be in with the black kids. So he's like, "Oh, hey, white Tyrone, they're gonna love him, or he's gonna hate." I don't know how it's gonna work.
I've never seen a white Tyrone, right?
And maybe in Ireland, because I think that's where the name originates. I could be wrong.
Oh, huh?
I think Tyrone's originally an Irish name.
Black Irish. Thank you. Yes.